Great. I also wanted to ask you about Grass Valley, the free playout. The core AMPP Playout functionality is going to be available free to customers from June 1st. The move builds on the GV Media digital ecosystem that allows media companies to use on-premise, cloud, or hybrid to build live production environments. Philip, how do you think the broadcasters are going to benefit from this?
So it's interesting. I've been working a little bit with Grass over the last 3 weeks around their product set and getting an understanding with some of my customers. And it's interesting that they're offering this component as free. Now we all have to understand that in and of itself, the free component can't operate by itself, but it's nice to see that they're reducing the costs as you move to the cloud. In general, cloud is never cheaper. It's more convenient, and you just have to look at what your price of convenience is. And this to some extent will lower that price to your convenience. So it's interesting to see that more and more companies are moving to the cloud. And I think it's interesting because they do have, I hate the word hybrid, but they call it hybrid. I like fully integrated is a better term, but they do have a solution that works both, on premise as well as in the cloud, which I think is a good strategy.
And have you noticed companies are making this kind of solution more accessible and cheaper or free?
Yeah, it's interesting because there's a lot of push to go to the cloud, obviously, and making certain components that they've sort of maximized their investment in that piece of it, the small piece, especially Playout. Sort of that saying, the first hit is free. Is the joke. And that's sort of what they're doing here and getting people involved. Because I think a lot of these cloud-based solutions are all encompassing. It isn't in the old paradigm of you would have separate playout, separate automation, and separate elements. You have it all in one.
Well, many thanks to our experts, Philip and Mary. See you next Monday at the same time. Goodbye.
Bye. Slava Ukraina.